How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of Barleywine style action, American Barleywine style action, in the form of Sierra Nevada's Bigfoot Ale. Now, I've had Sierra Nevada's Bigfoot Ale before, but I've never had a new one. This is a 2014, and I actually do enjoy this with quite a few years on it, as I guess most people would with any barley wine, but I love my aged beers. But I've never drank a fresh one, and I'm really curious as to how it's going to taste. So figured to review one now, and then maybe I got a 4-pack of it, so pop one off maybe every year and see how she progresses. So yeah. As far as what it says in the bottle, it says 2014 Bigfoot Barley Wine Style Ale. Pure ingredients, finest quality, Sierra Nevada. Bigfoot Barley Wine Style Ale. Brewed and bottled by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, Chino, California. On the back here, we have Bigfoot is a beast of a beer, brimming with flavor from massive amounts of roasted malt, spicy hops, and brewed in a barley wine style, with a rich, bittersweet body and whole cone Pacific Northwest hops. Other than that, 9.6% alcohol, Sierra Nevada, recycling, government warning, yada yada. So yeah, I don't see any kind of dating code on here. I mean, it says 2014. I was just curious as to exactly when it was bottled, but I assume it's pretty new. And yeah, as far as label goes, it's okay. Nothing too crazy, a little campy, but you know, nice. Sierra Nevada's labels are pretty decent, you know. So yeah. But as I always say, proof is in the pudding. So hopefully, she delivers in taste. Then the label won't matter. Sierra Nevada. Not that I avoid Sierra Nevada, but they're not one of my go-to breweries for one very specific reason. I have 3 breweries that I don't run to. Not to say that I avoid them, but there's been beers by all of them that I like. It would be Sierra Nevada, Stone, and Bell's. Those 3 companies I don't run to for one specific reason. In my eyes, they overhop beers that aren't even supposed to be hoppy. I don't know why. It just seems to be maybe how they want their beers to be, whatever. But there's some beers, like, you know, they'll make like a Belgian style ale, or they'll make specific beers that you're just like, shouldn't be hoppy, but they are, and that's why I don't run into them. But there are distinct, you know, within those breweries, there's a lot of beers that I do like, and there's also the ability to age the hops out, which is why I've had a bunch of Bigfoots that were older and not newer. So, anyway, head-wise, gigantic. It's kind of expected American Barley Wine Style Ale. I assume it's going to be a little bit hoppier than most American Barley Wine Styles are. American Barley Wine Style Ales because of Sierra Nevada's past, but head-wise, nice and big. Super creamy on top, and a little bit off-whitish color. As far as body, it's got a really nice orange-reddish, hazy color to it. It's not clear. It's not super murky. It's somewhere in between. It looks super inviting. And decent carbonation. You know, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit going on in there. And that head seems to want to stick around for quite a long time. So, let's see. Well, see if we can get a nose off this sucker. You know, it's huge. That is a American Barley Wine Style Ale. Just your ton of hops, ton of maltiness, a bit of yeastiness, some sugars in there. Which is that, you know, typical American Barley Wine Style sweetness with that nice hop bite on the nose. And it smells quite good. It smells really good, actually. So I'm not going to sit here and wax poetic about the nose too much, because American Barley Wine Style ales are typically very similar in smell. I'm just going to dive right in. Cheers. Wow. Wow, that's new. Tremendous amount of hops on there. Really dry. Really, really hoppy. Just makes me want to smack my palate. It's so hoppy. Wow. I can taste. Wow. Ton of hops. Like a ton. I can tell what it's going to be. Because I'm not only because I've had it before, but I can tell what it's going to be like once those hops subside. And it's going to be quite nice, but whew, that's some hops right there. Like I said, drying and just make me smack the crap out of my lips there to my palate. It's crazy. Still not that bad though. I like I said, I could taste what it's gonna be, and for me, a lot of times that's what I'm tasting. Like, even like it has a ton of hops, I know what it's gonna be, and that kind of stirs up some pleasure centers in my head that maybe aren't there if I had this blind and I didn't know where it was coming from. It's not too bad though. Fresh, but infinitely. I mean, it's pretty well known that it's just infinitely great beer once you put some time on it. I think my wheelhouse for these, actually I don't know. I wouldn't say my wheelhouse because I think the oldest one I ever had of these was about 5 years old, and that was fantastic. So I'm sure. I mean, at 9.6%, I'm sure it would age for at least, I'm guessing, at least 10 years before it even goes south, maybe even longer. So definitely be a beer. Like if you're into hoppy beers and you want to transition into your bigger beers, your barley wine style ales, your old ales, stuff like that, if you're a hophead, this would be a really nice transition beer. If you're into American barley wine style ales, but you wish they had a little bit more hops to them than they typically do, excuse me, this would definitely be something you want to check out. If you're into barley wine ales, but you're not a huge hop guy, you do yourself a favor. Pick one of these up, throw a 4-pack in your basement, forget about it for several years, then crack them, and you'll see what it's all about. Rating wise, in its current state right now as an American barley wine style, I'd probably give it like an 86. Aged, probably give it a pushing mid-90s, but right now it's about an 86. Availability, I can never search for it, so it's really hard for me to give an availability score on it based off of that. But I believe, I mean, a friend of mine texted me saying if I like this yesterday, I believe, and I said, yeah, I'm a fan of it. And he got it at a local supermarket, and today I stopped in this local pizzeria joint close to my work, and they had it there. So I think, I didn't look up the release schedule, but I'm assuming right now is probably about when it comes out. So when it comes out, it should be semi-readily available up here in northeastern Pennsylvania. So I'll give it availability of like a 5-6. As far as value, I mean, I got a 4-pack of it for $11. Now, for its current rating, it's not bad, you know. I'd give it like a 6 on a value scale. You know, saving this over time, if I walked in and I found a 4-pack of this that was maybe like a 2008, and it was $11, it'd be a 9 or a 10. So there you go. You know, 86, and then middle of the road scores as far as value and availability. But yeah, Sierra Nevada Bigfoot barley wine style ale, American barley wine ale with a ton of hops. So if you like that, or you want to die down the hops a bit and throw in your basement, definitely give it a check. And yeah, another review in the books. So hopefully you enjoyed the review. If you did or didn't, or somewhere in between, leave comments in the comment section below. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Massive Beers. We're way more active on Instagram, so if you can check us out anywhere, check us out there. And yeah, it's another one down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a good beer, potentially great beer right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.